Hmm. Alright, folks. Now, you didn't really expect me to do one of these without, even though it's Halloween and I'm wearing a Michael Myers mask, well, close to Halloween, and in honor of Halloween, I want to wear this. You didn't really think I would do one of this without my power glove and the Bret Hart sunglasses now, did you? Anyway, epic moment in comic time. Well, this one is going to be the death of the Red Skull story arc. Well, most of it. Well, the latter end of it, because it goes from like 290 Captain America to 300. I have 296, 97, 98. 296, 298, 299, and 300. This it is beyond great. I mean, this Captain America story is just so good. I mean, it is unbelievable how good it is, folks. I mean, first off, let me tell you why it's epic. One, you find out the origin. You get an origin of the Red Skull. Now, the Red Skull. The thing about the Red Skull is that his origin is. It's really. It's trust me. Just for to see his origin alone, it's worth it. His origin is really messed up. I mean, oh my god. Oh my god. His origin is just so. Oh, dear God. I mean, this issue, 298, tells his origin. This is part of the story, the death of the Red Skull. One, so that's one. Two, some of the things that the Red Skull does. Oh my god. What he does to some of the people around Captain America is beyond. It's beyond insane. I mean, I was just looking at this and I was like, oh my, this is just sick. And this just further proves the point where I said that the Red Skull is like an irredeemable, horrible human being. This proves the point. That's two. Three. Not only does what the Red Skull does to his Captain America's friends, but what he does to his own family and the people, his allies. Oh my God! I mean, that's another epic moment. Three. The fact that you get this awesome battle between Captain America and the Red Skull. And it's not just the awesome battle to the death, if it is to the death, it's not just an awesome battle. It's not just like an awesome battle, Captain America's, two guys in their prime, in their youth. Captain America's doing flips, throwing his shield around. No, 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 no. It's not that kind of battle. This is a good old fashioned fist fight. I mean, like in real life, no flipping a fist fight. And three, what makes the battle so epic is both of them are the age that they should have been in this year. Both of them are from the 40s, right? But both of them are managed to maintain young. Super Soldier Serum, Captain America, which is suspended animation. So is the Red Skull. No, 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 no. This battle takes place when these two are really old. The Red Skull is the age he's supposed to be, and he's old, and you see it on his face and everything, how old he is. And then you see Captain America, how they make him look old, and these are two old guys fighting each other to the death. I mean, that is just, oh my God! I was in awe of all these issues. I mean, just the pure just brutalness of the battle that they have. I mean, it was like I said, it was no fanciness, just a good solid fist fight, and how it ended. I mean, so that's another epic moment. That's actually kind of four. It's like the battle and the fact that they're old, fighting in their old time too, and then also the fifth. That's the death of the Red Skull, and at the time it was considered to be his death. So yeah, so the epic moments. Red Skull's origin, what he does to his friends, what he does to his allies, and the battle and death of the Red Skull, unbelievable. I mean, just let me give you a hint of his origin. In this 298, what his origin Red Skull consists of. His father's an a-hole, pretty much, and he hits his wife and everything, and in this issue, you find out his father actually tried to kill the Red Skull when he was born. Right when he was born, he tried to drown him. His own father, the Red Skull's father, tried to drown him because he was a really, one of those stereotypical hate-filled men, and this is one really great quote from the Red Skull here, and it's the fact that, a really great quote, what was it? Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. For the man. Here we go. Here's the boy crow from the Red Skull. If you look at this one. For the man of hate, he must have an object to focus that hate upon. Without it, he is lost to madness. That was the quote, and that is so. And it's like, oh my God, that is so true. You know what I'm saying? And he snaps. His father snaps. The Red Skull's father snaps. And look, he smacks the doctor because his wife died in birth and everything. And it's just, oh my God. I mean, that was just to begin with, he's had a horrible origin. And then it's like, and then not only that, not only do we find out that, but in this issue, we find out that, one, his father tried to kill him. Two, I mean, even before he got influenced by Hitler and, found his calling with Hitler, he was an awful human being. He was just a monster. I mean, and, it's like you think you have some sort of, you have like a little pity for him at the beginning because his father almost killed him, and then he ruined it. He actually murders a girl before Hitler. He murders a girl with a shovel. He backhanded her and he killed her with a shovel. He's like, I hit her repeatedly and repeatedly, and I felt such a thrill. And it's like, oh my God. I was like, it's unbelievable, man. How he was a monster. He was just a monster to begin with Hitler. So it's like, it's not, oh, Hitler influenced him and he became I mean, he was a terrible person beforehand. You find it in this issue. So good. And then, of course, in this issue also, you get this reveal. You ever see the Red Skull without his mask? Without a Red Skull? Well, this is what I was saying right here. That's the Red Skull. Like I said, he is an old man. He is aged in this one. And Captain America on this side has aged as well. Here. These are, so like I said, this shows like the battle between them are two old men. Or just two old men battling each other, about to fight each other. And then it's just, the thing about it was just like, not only that, but his own daughter. I mean, he used his daughter so terribly in this. I mean, he was actually about to kill her because he wanted a son, but he changed his mind. He taught her everything. I mean, everything, and just the whole storyline between him and his daughter. How he taught his daughter to hate. I mean, his daughter never had a chance. He took away her. When she was a teenager, he accelerated her aging to a full adult. You know what I'm saying? And even though she was a girl, and he realized, like, she's a girl. She's never ever gonna be my heir because she's a girl. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh my God, and it's just such a good issue. This one is such a good issue right here. And keep in mind, I have 4 other issues too, so it's just for one of the first ones here, folks. I mean, let's see. Nope. Nope. I mean, oh my God, like I said, he just twisted he twisted his own daughter so badly. I mean, and then in one of the issues, in the later issues, she's like, I'm never gonna be there. She's just completely loses there. And she's like, and the only way I'll be coming here if I kill him. Oh my God. And here's a touching scene. This is where she overhears her father saying all this, and look at that, a tear going down her eyes because You know, it wasn't her fault, and it's just like, oh my god. Right there, you see that? And she hears everything, and she's, you know, she doesn't change or anything, but wow. Just showing you an example, and here's another one here. What he does to his friends, I mean, one of them's in a hospital under comatose, and look what he does to this guy. Right here. I mean, right here. This is one of his friends right here. Right there, and he had like a complete psychotic mental breakdown. I mean, I was just reading this issue right here too, and I was like, oh my god, the Red Skull is sick. I mean, he is one. You just see this. You just see the absolute in this story. Like this is Red Skull. You see the absolute monster that is the Red Skull. I mean, oh my god, it is just terrible. And then, of course, you know, at the end of this, in this issue right here, 29, he's trying to gold Captain America to fight, and Captain America's like, no, I'm not falling for it. You can't do anything. Nothing's gonna get you. You can't break me. Nothing you can do. It's gonna give me the fight. You nothing at all. There's nothing you can do. You know, he's like, yeah, no. You know, and then he finally gets to Captain America because both of them are dying at this point. They're aging so rapidly that they're gonna be dead soon. And the Red Skull wants it to be one final battle, and he's completely delusional at this point. Like, we're two gods, we're superior men, and we want to, you know, this is our destiny. And Captain America's like, we're not two gods, we're just two tired old men, you know. And Captain America doesn't want to fight him, he's not biting, and then he finally snaps. He finally breaks them. And look at it, this is where they're suiting up for the final battle, right here. He finally breaks them. He blows up a house that he thinks that her friends are in, and Captain America finally snaps. He's like, okay, that's it, we're done. I hate you. And he's like, I hate you, and it's just so good. And not only that, but his like I said, his daughter, which was Mother Superior, who was completely driven insane by her own father, she killed Baron Zemo the second. The original one, he killed Baron Zemo. She like kills them. She's like, okay, you can never, because you know he was toying with Baron Zemo. He was just toying with them both around, and it was just. I mean, this is if you want to see the Red Skull, why he's such a despicable villain, and why in Uncanny Avengers he's the perfect villain to unite all of them. Read this, you know, and then here's the final battle. I mean, and then I just got to say, look at that cover, folks. I mean, look at that. Oh my God. And just look at this, man. And like I said, there's nothing fancy, no flipping, no nothing. Just two old men. They're the proper age that they should be, just battling each other out to a nice fist fight. I mean, let me just show you some panels here, folks. Let me just show you some panels here, folks. Here's one right here. Here's a few other ones. Just like I said, look, you notice he's not throwing his boomerang shield around or anything. They're just fighting each other, man to man, like in real life. And they're the same age. And then here's the best part. Here's what I would say is the best part in the world. The Red Skull, you know, he's dying, he knows it, and he's trying to get Captain America. He's like, you know, Captain America, I'm gonna win, you know, kill me. If he can get Captain America to come down to his level and kill him, he's gonna win. And you see it on this page that, you know, he's goading him. He's telling Captain America, come on, kill me, come and do it. And then just the paneling on this is just so well done. I mean, look at this. Captain America, he's thinking about it, and then finally, you know, he lets up. He's like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then you have the Red Skull right here, you know, he's so old, and he's like, kill me, please, please. And this is actually where he dies. Right here, folks. He dies, and he's down in panel. This is where he dies because he poisoned himself. He was getting old, and he decided to kill Captain America and put him in one last battle, and yeah, that's how it ends. That's how the death, you know, the Red Skull ends. I mean, it's just so good, folks. It is epic. Let me tell you one. Okay, let's go over the reasons why it's epic. One, the Red Skull's origin. His origin. I mean, you find out in his origin that it's just so really well done. I mean, his origin. you find out that he wasn't just turned into a monster by Hitler and his Nazi ideology. He was a monster before that. He was just an awful human being. You know, you find out all of that. Like that issue alone is just epic in itself. And that's not it. It's this one right here. That issue alone, folks, it's epic in itself. I mean, look at that. Like I said, it's epic in its own right. And then, of course, like I said, that's one, two. When some of the Red Skull does to some of the people around him, like the Steve Rogers, like I showed you that the panel where that guy has a complete mental breakdown and he puts someone else in the task where he catches all his friends. What he does to them, when he does the sheer mind games that he plays with all of Captain America and his friends. And not only that, I mean, that's the second reason it's epic. Three, it's what he does to the people around him, the people he's supposed to love. His daughter, what he did to her is just. And I showed you the panel too, where she's crying and she's hearing the Red Skull say this about her, and but by this, she's absolutely crying. It's like she just never had to stand a chance, and then you just feel so bad for her. And the Red Skull is like every time you're about to pity the Red Skull, he does such a well that just when you're about to pity him, you're about to feel sorry for him. They do such a good job that he does something that they're like, oh no, he's beyond redemption, forget it, no. It's just so well done. And then that's like the three. That's three, okay. One was his origin. Two was the mind games that he plays with his Captain America. The mind games that he plays with his allies. That's three right there. Four, the battle, the sheer battle between these two men. And like I said, and it's not just epic because it's a battle. It's a battle, like I said, to the death. It's a battle because the both of them, they're not in their youth. They're not tiny. You're not seeing Captain America flipping around, throwing his shield, lasers or anything. These two are fighting at their proper age. They are old. They're the age that they should be. And when they battle each other, they're two old men fighting, not like comic book style. Well, that's debatable. Not comic book, but kind of like you would fight in real life. A solid fist fight. No flipping, no shields, no weapons, fist and kicks and fighting normally. That is what makes this battle so epic. Is that it wasn't fancy like comic book. It felt real. It felt really authentic. And there we go. That was Captain America 3. So that's the third reason. And three, of course, the death of the Red Skull. And that's another epic one. The death of the Red Skull. And then if you want to add another epic moment to it, well, the death of Baron Zemo II by Mother Superior. That's another epic moment right there. She killed Baron Zemo II. That's again, there's another epic moment. I mean, and folks, it's an epic moment. And let me just show you the great page right here, just showing how. Oh, nope, wrong one. My mistake. It's this one. Let me just show you what I mean. Let me just show you the panel right there. Right there. Two old men fighting each other. Just two old men. Captain America, the age he's supposed to be in. And let's leave you with that panel right there. That explains it all. And it's just so well done, folks. I mean, the back and forth between the Red Skull, like he's treating Captain America like a friend, like, oh, well, let's have two friends, and just it's just so good, folks. So that was an epic moment in comic books, and folks, the epic moment in comic books. It was the death of Red Skull story arc. I believe it runs from Captain America 290 to 300, and I have 4 issues of this. Like I said, I have this one. Let me just look at this too. It's so good. The cover, I have that one. I have the origin of the Red Skull, which is very well done. That's Captain America 298. That's Captain America 299. And of course, Captain America 300. Right there. And let's go over why it's epic. One, the origin of the Red Skull is so well done. One. Two, the absolute terror that he causes Captain America's friends. Two, I mean, it is like nothing that I've read in comics before that I haven't seen. It just gives you an insight to how thick the Red Skull is. 3, the absolute terror he did to his allies, his daughter and everything, for the battle. Like I said, and I told you why the battle was the battle. Not just the battle to the death, but the fact that it's like nothing fancy, not a superhero, not flipping around, not throwing shields. A good solid fist fight. And of course, the death, and then, the death of Red Skull and Baron Zemo the death. So, folks, that was an epic moment. Just kept the death of the Red Skull, the death of the Red Skull story arc. It's from, if you can find a few issues like the 290, the 300, or maybe you can find it in trade, pick it up. It is very well done. And let me just show you this cover right here. Yep, Red Skull to the death. Very, very good. I mean, God, I just feel like showing some more panels. I mean, I just don't feel I did it justice, folks. And look, this is his dying. This is, like, look at the panels right here. Captain America's old skin. The Red Skull dying, scratching him to his death. And right there, folks. I mean, just look at that. I mean, just absolutely epic, folks. So anyway, I'm punching out. Happy Halloween, folks.